Okay, we're talking about a great activity to do around Eagle County. Zip lining, Zip Adventures of Vail has come in. I've got Amie Hixon joining me this morning. Hi.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in.
Anytime.
So you work with Zip Adventures, obviously. You guys have been doing Zip Adventures and zip lining for people for quite some time now. How long have you been around?
9 years, 9 seasons.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah,
Wow.
it has.
So where you guys are located, you fly over Alkali Creek, which is just to the west of kind of the Walcott area. Let's let people know what it's like out there.
Yeah, it's gorgeous out there. It's a little different from your typical Vail scenery, which is kind of nice. We've had a lot of people comment on the fact that it's a canyon, which is a little different than a mountain. It's the opposite. But you're zipping over a creek, which is sweet, and a canyon. Your highest point is 200 feet, so you can just look around. And you're just kind of in a seated harness, so you can see everything from there because you're so high.
And how many, it's not just one zip, you have a variety of zips that go out and back, correct?
Yeah, we have 6 zip lines. They zigzag back and forth across the canyon, starting at our lowest one, and then it goes up and up and up to our highest one, and then our longest one, which is 1,000 feet long and brings you all the way back through the canyon. So you get to see everything that you missed on the way through.
So is it kind of set up that way? The easiest one is first, so it's like the greens, then it goes to blues, and then the most difficult, so people can kind of build up their thrill level, so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely have people coming in, and we always reassure them with the fact that they will feel the most confident by the time they do the 6th one, which is actually hilarious because it's our longest and fastest one. The first one is where most people have most of their fears because they just are scared of going over a zip line, over a canyon on a zip line.
And then you're basically committing yourself to the harness and the hardware. And as long as you do that in your brain, that's what I did. We went out there a couple years ago, and you guys hadn't quite finished. You were talking about this canyon plunge.
Okay.
And you guys, when we did it, someone was like, so what our plan is to have somebody be able to stand out on this rock and then just be able to fall off. But that's a big part of what people are doing there now because it's come to fruition. Tell us about the canyon plunge.
Yeah, so we have it kind of in the middle of our course. So by that point, you're feeling pretty adventurous, which is awesome. And it's a natural rock ledge that you jump off. It's 60 feet above the canyon. And so you're harnessed into 2 auto belays, and it's a 15-foot free fall, and then after that, you're just caught by the auto belays, and you go safely and slowly down to the ground, where our guide is there to make sure you land.
Can you do like a nesty plunge off it?
Oh, absolutely. You can do whatever you want. Just kidding. We ask that you stay upright, but you can run off. A lot of people fall backwards off, which is definitely a thrill. Some people just kind of scoot off the edge. But
I bet they do.
Yeah.
So where is that in relation to the other zips? Is that a part of one of the zips, or is that an extra additional piece on top of those 6 zips?
It's included in our price overall. It's included in the tour, but it's right after our 4th zip going into our 5th zip.
Okay.
So it's right after you do one of the steepest ones, so you're feeling pretty good because you just made it through that. You're like, I can do anything. We actually didn't expect too many people to do it, but about 90 to 95% of people, I would say, end up doing it, even the ones that say they're not going to.
Are they doing it after the 4th zip? Is that when they're doing it? Okay.
Absolutely.
And then they get on the 5th zip and the 6th zip?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's built into the whole program of the day. Give me a little walkthrough of the day. So people drive out to where you're located, and how does it work?
Yeah, so they drive out to Four Eagle Ranch, which is up in Wolcott. It's a gorgeous ranch. And from there, we get them checked in and we get them harnessed up. They get to meet their guides and meet the other people in their tour if there are any. And from there, we take them out in a Pinzgauer, which is an old German military vehicle, which is pretty sweet. We take them out to the course, and there they get to know their guides a little bit more, even more so. And along the way, a lot of people have fears, and they talk to us about how nervous they are or how excited they are.
Sure.
And we definitely calm those nerves ahead of time. Our guides are really good at that. We have a great crew out there.
I mean, it truly is a full experience. And if you want to capture those memories and you don't want to bring your cell phone, you have photographers there that can take care of that for you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a bunch of photographers out there. They'll take pictures on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd zip lines for you that are available for purchase at the end. They're incredible. Their pictures are gorgeous.
And then I recommend, and you actually told me this off camera, it's busy this time of the year, so you don't just want to say, oh, we're going to go to Zip Adventures and just show up there. You should give you guys a call to set up a time, right?
Yeah, even if it's the same day, we can usually fit you in at some point, but the earlier you call, the better chance you are of getting the time that works with your schedule. But yeah, we'd love to have you call ahead. It's going to work better for you for sure.
Amie, thanks for coming in. Good to see you.
Anytime. Thank you.
All right, zipadventures.com is the website. 970-926-9470. That's the phone number to call if you want to go out and get thrilled and excited for the day with Zip Adventures of Vail. Leo's got your weather coming up next.